Okay, chat, I want to make a tier list of world's teams now. Take a break from solo queue for maybe like 10-15 minutes. And make a tier list of world's team. Of world's teams. That's what I'd like to do now. So let's get some music. So this is gonna be a tier list of world's teams and a world's teams only. I think the important part to understand here is we are gonna rank these teams. Should we rank them like top 8 or just going to worlds? I'm just gonna quickly give you some of like the more obvious picks, okay? So we have S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, left to right matters. I believe that S tier going to worlds, I think it's only Gen.G that deserves it. I believe that the only team that actually deserves being S tier going to worlds, and I know I might, you know, I might sound crazy. I might sound crazy because, you know, it is Gen.G, right? So I might sound a little bit crazy. But I feel like this might be the year. This might be the year where Gen.G is gonna win worlds, and this is why I want to put Gen.G as the first team that could potentially win worlds. I think they deserve it. I think this team is going to be very strong at worlds, and this team will be one to be reckoned with. Then I want to change D to won't be top 16. And that is just going to be Invictus Gaming. I don't think Invictus Gaming is going to... Actually, I don't even know if I should do it or not, but the point is, you know, I think T1 is going to win against these guys, and I think T1 is going to eliminate them from Worlds contention in the first day of Worlds. So this is why I highly doubt that the Invictus Gaming is going to even make it to the main part of the tournament. Next, Anyone's Legend. I'm going to put them in A tier for now. I think they might even be the stronger LPL second seed. I feel like they are a decent team. It's hard for me to rank LPL teams because I think all of the LPL teams are rather meh compared to the LCK teams. That's why it's very hard to really rank them. I think if we had to choose, I don't know what is KC here and Red Canis. I feel like these teams are from a different year possibly. I don't know if I can remove it, I guess not, but I'm just gonna go with BLG, putting them also A tier. Of course, I'm gonna put BLG above Anyone's Legend. Left to right matters. Then the next team I wanna put is 100 Thieves. I mean, they are gonna be C tier. Who else belongs to C tier? It's gonna be 100 Thieves that belong to C tier. It's gonna be... it's hard to say because... Team Secret Wales, they are not a bad team, and they have a lot of rookies, so it depends how rookies are gonna grow from it. I honestly put them above 100 Thieves. I would put them to C tier, but I put them above 100 Thieves, and I'll probably put PSG right there as well, and also above 100 Thieves. So the third NA team is going to be the worst team in my opinion. And then above all of these teams, the one team that I could put, and I can't find them, is this one. I think Vivo Kid Stars. I don't think they are a very great team. Trimby plays there, and my ex-coach Seal is also part of that roster, but I just don't think that they're gonna be very good. Then in B tier, I'm gonna put most likely first. I think I will start with putting HLE. I kind of want to put HLE above BLG and Anyone's Legend. I really rank Korean teams highly. I think they are really good this year. And I feel like both Gen.G, HLE, and T1 will be top 8 in the tournament. I can't put KT there. I believe KT is going to actually belong to the B rank. KT Rollster, I think they're going to be B rank, and I think that's a solid ranking as well. You know, sometimes they have great games, sometimes they have bad games. If BDD and CAS are gonna pop off, I feel like they will do somewhat decent, but I can't really rank them highly, especially that they won one BO5, made it to Worlds, and then just got completely obliterated by every other team. I actually want to put T1 above any other team in LCK besides Gen.G. And while I do know that T1 lost some BO5s in LCK, I believe that they even lost to KT. While all of this happened, and you can call me a T1 fanboy, I would like to remind all of you that this is Worlds and that T1 always wins Worlds. That's what they do. So while they had pretty bad games against Gen.G, or actually not bad, they took Gen.G to 5 games. I think it's quite justified. It's actually KT who won against JG, wasn't it? I think it was KT who won against Gen.G, and then Gen.G had to play against T1, and then T1 lost. But T1 actually like would probably be top 2 easily if they wouldn't lose there. And I think they are gonna be online at Worlds. So I'm gonna glaze them. I'm gonna glaze them as much as I can. So I'm gonna put them above any other LCK team. Then, who do I wanna put next? I think FlyQuest is going to be honestly above KT. I believe that FlyQuest is going to come into this world as a team that is going to be better than KT. I think that they might make top 8 instead of KT. I think they deserve it. I think CFO, I kind of want to put under KT, but I want to put them in B tier because I still don't think they're going to be that bad. And I low-key want to put G2 also here in the B tier. I don't think G2 is going to be an A tier team going to Worlds, but I do think they will be on par with FlyQuest or a bit weaker. Left to right matters, but they're still going to be better than KT. I don't actually rate KT that high this Worlds. Then for Fnatic, I'm going to put them probably in C tier, but I'm going to put them a little bit above Fate starts Koi. And then I have to put Koi here as well. I think, bro, I don't even know, man. I'm not even confident about it. I don't know if Koi and Fnatic can win against NAs, LTAs, Beat Esports, and the Whales. Like, the Whales might actually just be better. But I cannot... Like, Fnatic for me is a big question mark. And remember that the Team Secret Whales is a Vietnamese team, and they have rookies, bunch of rookies. Youngest players in that in their team are 18 years old. Their mid laner is 18 years old, and I believe I think their mid laner is 18 years old, which is pretty insane when you think about it. Samuel as home queue in CFO. Then I would like to put, where would I put JDG though? Wait, but JDG is not even at Worlds. No, it's top esports. So how did JDG get in here in the first place? Well, I guess I could put them here, but... Then top esports. I don't know. Top esports is so flippy. I would put top esports low-key here. I think they might win against CFO, but I think they're gonna be worse than KT, worse than G2, and worse than FlyQuest. I think this is the team to beat from LPL. You feel like we need more tiers? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Maybe it's too stacked. And then the last team... no, actually, that's it. No, that's it. That's all. These are the 16 teams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So 17 because IG is... That's it. I feel like that's kind of it, chat. I think Gen.G must be the only S tier team at Worlds. I think they're really, really good. I think in A tier, I want to put T1 and HLE. Yeah, sure, you can call me T1 fanboy, but it is what it is, right? They only lost to Gen.G, and they were being competitive against Gen.G. BLG, anyone's legend. I'm not a big fan of LPL this year. I think they're going to lose to HLE. Then we have FlyQuest G2 being over KT and TES. That's my honest opinion. I think CFO is up there as well. And then we have all the European teams and VT Sports and Wales and Paris Saint-Germain and 100 Thieves being the worst out of all of them. I think that's... I even believe that Koi and Fnatic might win against KT. But maybe that's a little bit too out there. But I think Koi Fnatic could win against TES. I'm not sure about KT, but could win against TES. And I'm also not sure about CFO being B tier. I think CFO might be very high C tier. Like, maybe CFO is actually like a highest C tier. Maybe that's better. Who is the A team to the right? T1, HLE, BLG, anyone's legend. Would you put CFO like this? I think if I had to... I think that's my honest top 16 teams at Worlds. I think Invictus Gaming is going to be disqualified because of... I mean, not disqualified, but I think they will lose to T1. And I think they're going to be out very, very quickly. So that's how I see it. Yeah, I feel like T1 at worst does hit different every single time. But it is true that in playoffs they have lost, and that's how they go to lower bracket, right? I mean, this is questionable. Like, this is very questionable, you know. But I feel like that's it, guys. LAC is way too high. The quality of LAC gameplay is horrible. Would we put the LEC teams under V? But no. No, I mean, we should be able, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nobody of these teams is making top 16. This is low-key top 16, right? I mean, top 8, sorry. This is top 8. These teams will be top 8. The rest of the teams won't be top 8. So I feel like between Fnatic and Koi being slightly better, CFO being above all of them. That is my bias and bias list for World's 16 teams. How I would rank them from left to right matters. Gen.G first, then T1, HLE, BLG, anyone's legend. FlyQuest, G2, KT, Rollster, TES, CFO, Koi, Fnatic, Vit, Keystars, Wales, Paris Saint-Germain, and 100 Thieves. Then IG will not make top 16 because they will be losing to T1 in the first day of Worlds, which is Tuesday. Yep! That's how I see it.